They're going into these matches just like, yo, let's just play. Let's just play. And to be fair, we've seen teams win season finals with that kind of mentality. Bans on this map, but Habana for eUnited is a typical ban. Echo, as Free Fires missed there from the buck. These Spades trying to get away, but he's going to linger and be eliminated by
challenging it can be to crack down on the bomb sites down below. And just like that, Young peaks and lands a really nice shot on Forest to ride this one out. But the kills from eUnited will come in. There's some fire to just wade through. 2 big kills from the Vigil of NVK. He's lined up for yet another. He won't get it. It's NVK now, 1-1v2. Where is he? Doesn't matter. Nobody had the diffuser. And remarkably, eUnited, but wasn't as easy as it could have been. There's a C4, opens things up. Quite literally, not just the drop hatch, but also the fragging, as there's a kill on the scoreboard from Spades, and another one onto Alfama. Beautiful play inside of Bar. Necrox is nearby. So instead, he'll try to pull out a frag grenade. Look longingly. Necrox gets popped out after he hears the frag grenade get prepped and ready. Great bait from Yeti. He's inside a lounge, and he catches an NVK on the back. This will force Spades to position himself differently. He'll have to watch 2 separate angles, but he turns at the right time. A 3rd kill for him as Callout is tussling inside of Garage, distracted, and a 4K for Spades. How about you pad those stats, buddy? EG up 2-0.
Well played round there to Spades on their own, doing a lot of work and not only
downstairs. That's Cash CCTV up top, and no, you did not just do that. Stop, but hard to tell what they have. Rest easy, Alfama. You're done for.
DMR not spotting anyone. Soft instructions in, though. Nice shot from MVK. He gets the second, but he's downed in exchange. Young now needs to hit. I don't think Young expects this position. Comes the shots, and there's Grixer cleaning it up. United will secure the round, despite the chance that NVK gave his team. And there goes NVK inside of the bathroom, but the push from Yeti shut down by Modiga.
The upper body, especially against a 1 armor as Forest is. The Forest just bursts in, trading out the DMR for the M4. Back to a 3v3, but he won't be able to get past NVK or Spades. Spades the one getting the kill there. C4 going out. It'll sail. It connects. Great play from Spades. He can't do all the work himself, but NVK can as he gets back to site just in time. That's Necrox, actually, not NVK. My apologies on the kill feed. Regardless, we'll now go out from Necrox, the other TCSG on the board. He'll land his shots on the call out as the Thermite was having some struggles at that breach hole. Mo gets in on the fun, and it's Alfama last alive. NVK will be there. Everybody but Spades was able to get their name on the kill feed. 4 out of the last 5. An excellent start, and they will capture the majority of the rounds on defense now.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
I have the collective intelligence of the YouTube comments section. First kill. He's looking for one against Callout, but he's not going to get it. Instead, he doesn't watch down below. There's Yeti and some shots through the window from Grixer. Dispatch fight that's going to emerge from just outside of logistics. Mo has been picked back up. He's there for 1. Yeti gets traded out immediately after getting a kill, and Callout will creep in. Not too far off is Mo. They're both low on HP. A rotate in through logistics, but Callout is not going to be able to make it. It's a good thing you picked him back up because he was the star of the show that round. Excellent play from Mo. And defender sided or not, a 5-1 is quite the line that you want. Operators come in, well, things change. The Valkyrie of Yeti gets shut down by NVK. Nate's having a hell of a game, but that'll be it for him. Forest manages to trade off.
Here, I will say the Castle Barricade by Billiards is going to really hurt his roam potential. Forest will push up main stairs and take down.
And especially with Spades on very low HP. The rest of him will be caught out. No ace potential for Forest as he gets a 3rd kill, tracked well, but then taken out by Mo. Young is there as well, so that'll be his. You know, he's coming on in. He gets taken down. How does EG win this round? My God, and they're on match point because of it. They looked like that death drop from Moto was going to be exactly as the name suggests. Death, and yet they still prevail. They take charge of church.
Man advantage to eUnited.
That's a beautiful shot in return from EG. No, Callout gets spotted, but for a second, another smoke goes in, and NVK is trapped, ended off by a nitro cell of Alfama. The inability to shake EU off of the top of red will be their undoing. Grixer started things off with a kill. He gets the last 2 as well, and his smoke canisters were so instrumental at sowing chaos in the ranks of EG. eUnited are not done yet.
Sorry, my ears are busted.
Regardless, There goes one member of eUnited. It was Thump who'd gotten the first kill. He gets taken out. Yeti as well. Down goes Forrest. Mo is just on an absolute rampage right now.
Well, now we'll have to contest with information. Grixer also goes down. He's been a star, so it's all on call out to get a 4K and clutch it. He gets 2 beautiful kills. Gets shot from the south balcony and finished off. Evil Geniuses will take the match, and a really dominant performance from them, managing to only drop, what was it, 1 round? All out now, we'll have to contest with information. Grixer also goes down. He's been a star, so it's all on call out to get a 4K and clutch it. He gets 2 beautiful kills. Gets shot from the south balcony and finished off. Evil Geniuses will take the match, and a really dominant performance from them, managing to only drop, what was it, 1 round?
Playing exceptionally and having good performances from everybody. Necrox, a very quiet 6-6, but overall, everybody on that team doing their part and playing exactly how you needed them to play, especially Mo. Bring up Ranger for you. It has been far too long since I have spoken to you. How are you doing?
I'm doing a little bit better now. But yeah, no, it's obviously been far too long. So it was a good way to end the season, I suppose. Better than nothing.
Now, I mean, there's a lot of questions that I'm sure that we have compiled over the last couple play days for you. And I mean, forgive me if this isn't going to be exclusively focused on the final match that you just played here in this season, but more so just on like a general health of your squad, health of your team, etc. And the big thing, the very first question that I want to ask, because we haven't seen you since, was you picked up Spades. How is he fitting into this team, and how do you see his growth on this team, given that he came in at the last minute at the first half of the split?
Well, it was tough for Spades coming in, obviously, because he came in a season where there's been a lot of uncertainty with what's happening with us. So a lot of things have been up in the air, but, you know, I'm proud of the guys for sticking with it, grinding through the season. Obviously, you know, when the team made a big change when Canadian Troy left, and, you know, we tried Gotcha as an IGL, and we just kind of had to find our footing as a team that needed a new in-game leader. We ended up working on that with NVK, Nate, and he's grown a lot in that role. And I think kind of our message internally has just been, you know, let's take our time, let's grow as a team, and let's develop. And that's including developing new players to Pro League with Spades and Mo, who I think, you know, a lot of people watching, a lot of viewers have seen a lot of potential that we've seen in them. And I'm happy for Spades that he was finally able to show kind of today what monster of a player he is. Like, he just absolutely performed fantastically today. So, you know, props to him, props to the squad for keeping their heads in the game and kind of coming out with a big win today.
How much do you think having players with just an enormous amount of experience, like Necrox, like Young, like NVK, helps out the development and growth of players like Mo and Spades, who coming in had no Pro League experience prior to that?
I think it's a big thing. I mean, in general, it's like, you know, you have some very cool heads during matches, people, you know, who've been in all these scenarios, you know, they're not getting as frustrated, you know, with being down in matches and that kind of stuff. And I mean, obviously for them, it's been a big change. You know, they went from being on top, and, you know, it's no secret that we've struggled this season, both splits of it. But I think, you know, we knew that a lot of it was figuring out these roster things. So I think with Spades, we, in our eyes, you know, we solved that, and it was just a matter of having the time to, you know, develop the team and, you know, make sure everything works and build it up.
What was your biggest goal coming in as a coach? I mean, you step in here and you basically have to try to pull this team through, as you said, you know, an uncertain period. What was your biggest I want to know what you feel your biggest achievement is on this roster so far, and what your biggest focus of work has been since stepping onto the team.
I mean, it was kind of two different periods, right? When it was with Gotcha, it was trying to kind of, you know, patch holes and keep, you know, the system that we'd kind of had with Gotcha with previous experience with the team and him being the IGL, and kind of just trying to like make that work. And then when we made the decision to go over to Spades, it was kind of a breath of fresh air, I think, for me as well as the whole team. It was, okay, let's actually figure out how we want this to work. Let's kind of figure out how everything's going to work role-wise. I'm sure you guys saw at the end of last split where we were kind of cycling Young through some different roles. He tried nades. He wasn't on hard breach. We tried moving Gotcha to hard breach. You know, there was some stuff we were experimenting with, and ultimately that roster just wasn't going to work. We weren't able to find the synergy there. And, that happens. We made the decision to move on after one split from Gacha. We brought in Spades, someone who obviously has a tremendous amount of talent. And then it's just a matter of activating his talent. It made Mo more comfortable. He is obviously a fantastic player. And, a big thing for Mo, I think, is environment and comfort. So our goal has been to enable those two and then to, just rely on the veterancy of Nate, Young, and Amar to kind of round out and have a very solid team. And so, it's taken a lot longer than we would have hoped. We were hoping that coming into the season we were going to be strong from the get-go, but, we never lost our heads. We kind of just kept down, and, we knew that this is a roster that has a lot of potential. It's just a matter of getting there.
Well, it seems like that potential is starting to be realized. The second half of the season, the second split, your matches were far more competitive, and you end, as you said, it wasn't exactly the greatest results for the whole season, but you do end on a bit of a high note here. So anything to say to the fans, etc., everybody watching, now that you've got the time to do so?
Yeah, the big thing is we appreciate you guys sticking with us. We know it wasn't the split you wanted. It wasn't the split we wanted. And whatever happens next, we really hope that you continue to support us, because we do truly believe that with these players, we can accomplish great things. So it's just a matter of having the time to do that. And our only hope at this point is that we get the chance to show you that.
Well, it is always an extreme pleasure to be able to exchange words with you and talk to you on here and pick your brain at the same time. So congratulations. I know that the team has worked hard, and it's been a real pleasure watching you this season so far, and it's nice to see you end it with a W. Take care of yourself, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, thank you, and have a good night.